What's up, guys? I'm back from SHOT Show. I'm mostly rested up. My feet don't hurt anymore, so it's time for a top 5. Now, before I get into it, there's a couple disclaimers to make. This is my top 5. It's based on my opinion. Your mileage may vary. It does not reflect the views and opinions of any other channel, unless they do the exact same top 5. They're in no particular order, and Pepperidge Farm doesn't care. Number 5, 5, 5, 5. Number 5 on my list is all the stuff that Swamp Fox is releasing that they've announced. They're doing a micro prism dot, which is about that big, to go on a rifle. They're doing an update to the Sentinel, which is ready to go. They're also planning to do updates to the Liberty and Justice to make them more robust. And they've redesigned the Tomahawk and the Arrowhead, give those a little more features to them, and they're just a little bit shorter. Plus, they've said they have a lot of other stuff coming out this year, so that is number 5 on my list of top 5s here at SHOT Show. Number 4. Number 4 is, again, multiple products. It is the 2 new things coming out from Live Free Armory. It is their Challenger PCC, which is a 9mm PCC. This was designed from the ground up, starting in October when we were down there, September when we were down there. This is when they did the first run of it. You probably saw, if you're following the Gun Snob, he tried to sneak out with a piece of it. They wouldn't let him. It has last round bolt hold open on Magpul and Glock magazines, so yes, it does take Glock magazines, and that is in production now, should be ready to go soon. Their other new product was the Apollo 11, which is a 2011 style pistol that they're developing. When we were down there at SHOT Show, they had 2 prototypes. That was it. So this is something they're working on, hoping to get to market by Q2. And if I know Colby, it's going to be before Q2. This is going to be an exciting entry into the 2011 market because it's going to be under $1,000 when it comes in. Number 3 is, again, multiple products, because that's what companies do. They release multiple products sometimes. This is from Shadow Systems. The first one is the comp that fits on their 920 line. This is a direct fit comp that follows the lines and matches up with your 920 pistol perfectly. Now, I did end up purchasing this while we were down at SHOT Show. It was here when I got back. Installed it on my EDC, which is the MR920, and I've gone out and got it all sighted in again and make sure everything's okay with it. The one thing I will say on this comp is they need to open up that guide rod channel just a little bit. It was pretty tight, and it took me 3 or 4 attempts at tightening everything down and getting it so that it would run every time, instead of run a couple and then it would hit the back of that compensator. So they need to open up that channel just a little bit, as far as I'm concerned, to make sure it's an easier install. It wasn't hard, it's just getting it in the exact right position so that you're not going to be hitting the back of that when it's under fire, because then it's no good. Now, their other project is the CR920P. This is their subcompact, and they have added a compensator to it. Unfortunately, you can't just buy the barrel and the compensator and change out your CR920P. I asked. There are changes to the slide as well, so I would imagine if you wanted to buy a slide, barrel, and compensator, then you could have your 920P, but just go out and buy another 920P. Number 2. Number 2 on my list is the Henry Homesteader. Now, this is a PCC version, I guess, if you want to call it that, coming from Henry. Wood stock, wood foregrip, threaded barrel, semi-automatic, coming from Henry. Who knew? This thing was a complete surprise when I got to range day and saw it there. So I had to go shoot it, talk to them a little bit about it. Didn't really get a video with Henry there, and I couldn't find my guy over at Henry there at the show, and they just had him locked in a case there, so you didn't get to do a whole lot. I did shoot it at the show in the suppressed configuration. Shot really nice. Now, it's coming with a proprietary Henry magazine, and you can change out the block to, I believe it was P320 magazines, or you can change out to Glock magazines. So I'm excited to see this when it gets in. I want to get one of these and try it out. And then number 1 of my top 5 at SHOT Show, again, no particular order, so don't take this to mean an endorsement of anything. This one was still pretty cool. It was the Oracle Arms 2311. Now this was a really cool entry into the kind of 2011 market. This one is actually kind of a mix between a 1911 SIG P320 and a CZ. Takes the P320 magazines. It's kind of got that 1911 look and feel to it. They did eliminate the grip safety on it, which I think is fantastic. I'd love if all the 2011s and the 1911s and the Springfield XDs and all those just got rid of the grip safety. Just do it. Now, I do think there are a couple issues with this one. The first being that I believe EAA owns the trademark to 2311, so they're going to have to change the name. The second was the takedown method on this. Reminds me of my P89, which every time I go to take that down, I have to look it up and how to take it down. It's actually inside the ejection port down in the mag well, and you got to do push on stuff. Why? Just why? Don't do that. Other than that, I thought it shot really well, but it's going to be pricey. So don't expect to see one of those here on this channel. Not going to happen. I'm not going to dish out $2,000 to get, or better, to get the aluminum grip module and all that stuff on it. Not interested in it that much, but it was kind of neat seeing it there at SHOT Show. So there you go, guys. There was my top 5 from SHOT Show. Again, my opinion only, does not reflect the opinions of anybody that was at SHOT Show, anybody that wasn't at SHOT Show. The Gun Snob, Gizzard Gary, Sergeant C4 Defense, Oracle Arms, Henry, Live Free Armory, Swamp Fox. Who did I forget there? I forgot somebody. I'm getting old. Deal with it. Shadow Systems. I forgot Shadow Systems. If you guys like this video, hit that like button. If you really like this video and think I've earned it, hit that subscribe button. Again, leave a comment down below. Let me know what your favorite thing was that you saw at SHOT Show, whether it was this video or another video. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Now their utter project. They're bringing cows to market. Who knew?